Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome to Vampire Survivors. And normally at this point in a video for a one-off game like this one's going to be, I tell you what sort of game we're playing, so a base builder or a puzzle game or whatever. But with Vampire Survivors that's quite difficult to do because it's not really one genre of game, it doesn't kind of fit neatly into one particular category. It's sort of a roguelite monster killing game, but I think it kind of needs its own little special game category. It's got this little kind of niche kind of category all on its own, I would say, that it's just sort of lurking in all by itself. It doesn't really fit into other categories, not properly, I would say. So the idea of the game is that we load up a character with all sorts of items that can do all sorts of exciting things on the screen, and then we fight loads and loads of monsters. And I mean loads, I mean so many monsters, lots and lots of monsters, thousands, maybe even tens of thousands possibly. Sometimes there are so many enemies on the screen, it does get a little bit ridiculous and you think, oh dear, I'm never going to get out of this. And I've been umming and ahhing about whether to put this on the channel, because it's not the typical game that we would play in the Geek Cupboard. But I will admit something, everybody. I've played this a lot. I've played this for many, many hours off screen, as it were, and it's really good. It's really good fun. I first saw John over at Many a True Nerd playing this, and I looked at it and I thought, do you know what? That does look like quite a lot of fun. And I got it, and I picked it up, and I played it, and it's really, really enjoyable. It's just all over the place, manic, kind of crazy, fun, over the top, exciting, dramatic stuff going on. And it's hard to describe. You have to kind of see it. So I think, yeah, we need to kind of dive in and have a look at what it's like. But yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So I think it's a sort of end of year treat and maybe a sort of end of year recommendation as well, I suppose. I thought we'd give it a little play because it's brilliant and I really enjoy it. Also as well, it's really cheap. It's a really cheap game and there's now some DLC which is also cheap. So it's an excellent game and it's an affordable game. Everybody's a winner. So yes, I would say that Vampire Survivors is a hidden gem of 2022. So here we go. Let's dive in and kill some monsters and we can see what I'm whiffly waffling on about. Okay, so here we go. Now we're playing as that chappie in the middle there who's flinging these kind of knife things around, and he's called Gennaro Bellpace, and he's one of many, many characters that you can play as in Vampire Survivors. There are so many characters to choose from, but you have to unlock quite a lot of them. So when you start, I think maybe you only have access to 2 characters, but then as you play the game and you kill so many types of a monster and you play certain levels and all that kind of stuff, you unlock many more characters. So yeah, he's one of quite a lot of characters that I've now got unlocked. But we're playing with you today, Gennaro, because I've not done that much with you. We've kind of, overlooked you a bit, so I thought we'd give you a little run out just to see how good you are. And each character has got their own special ability and they start with their own special weapon as well. So Gennaro here starts with these kind of knife things that we're flinging around the place, as you can see, and his special ability is that when he gets a weapon that does throw projectiles, like the knife that we can see, he throws one more projectile. So if we were to pick up, say, a magic wand item that also does throw out projectiles, he'd throw an extra magic wand projectile as well, which is quite good. Now you'll notice that so far I've tried to avoid killing the monsters that are coming toward us, but we might have to possibly go and kill a few of them. So you'll see that when we kill the monsters, they drop these kind of blue gem things, and when we pick up the blue gems, it's filling up that bar at the top, and then when the bar is full, we level up, which is wonderful stuff. So there we go. So when you level up, this screen appears, and you get to choose an exciting new thing. Now at the moment, we've only got our kind of knife dagger type item. That's all we've got over there, and it's on level 1 out of 8. So sometimes the weapons you've got will appear in here and you can choose to level them up, or you can pick something new. However, the knife dagger type thing hasn't appeared, so we've got to pick a new thing. So either we can choose Gatti Amari, which is effectively a load of very angry cats. And in fact, you'll see in the background, a load of cats are falling down because that option is there. I don't really like that. I don't get on with that. You don't get that at the start of the game. So if you're new playing the game, you won't see this. But because I have played it a bit, that's now an option. I find that quite difficult to work with. The cats all kind of, they attack you as well, and it's very tricky. So we're not going to go for that one. We could choose the lightning ring. That's very good. That strikes at random enemies. Or we could choose 8 the Sparrow, which is a kind of dual pair of guns, if you like, and they fire in 4 fixed directions. And they do have a counterpart as well. I can't quite recall what it is now, but there's a very similar thing. So there's 8 the Sparrow, which fires sort of in 4 directions. So I don't know, let's say north, east, south, west. And then the counterpart weapon is pretty much exactly the same, but it fires northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. So you kind of cover a lot of areas around you with those 2 weapons. But I think we'll go for the lightning ring. I like the lightning ring. I know from experience that that can be very handy indeed. So we'll pick that. And then the idea is that we try and avoid getting hurt by the monsters simply running into us. And then we want to go and pick up all the lovely kind of blue gem things so we can keep leveling up. And that's kind of the game in a nutshell. But of course, there's a lot more to it than that. So let's go and just pick up some more of these things. Right, that thing at the top is going to be very handy. So now we can pick to either... right, we can't level anything up. That's a bit of a shame. So we can either pick up the shadow pinion. And again, I know from experience of playing the game, that's quite hard. I'm not very good at that. We can again have the cats, but I don't want that. We can have 8 the sparrow. So it seemed determined to give us either the cats or 8 the sparrow. Or we can pick the cross. And I might go for the cross. So it aims at the nearest enemy and has a boomerang effect. So it hits somebody and then it kind of flies about and damages other people as well. That's really good. That's really good. So we'll take the cross. Right, that thing I've just picked up there means that, I don't know what it is. It's like the sort of the curry item in Smash Brothers. It just means that you fling out loads of fire and you can kill things really easily. So yeah, the levels do have special items on them as well that you can go and pick up and use. That is a particularly good one. That chappie down there is a kind of a merchant. They can sell you things for coins because you pick up coins as well. Right, here we go. So now we can have 8 the sparrow. We can have a spellbinder to increase the duration of weapon effects by 10%. Or we could level up our cross. Or we could choose the Skull-O-Maniac if you would like to, which increases enemy speed, health, quantity and frequency by 10%. So if you want more of a challenge, you can pick that to make the bad guys even harder to defeat. But we're not going to go for that. I think we will level up the cross. So base damage of our cross is up by 10, which is handy. So just go and pick up more lovely shiny things. And you can see the cross is flying about now. We're chucking our dagger type knife things out, which is very good. Okay. So now we can choose to level up the lightning ring up to level 2. So it fires 1 more bit of lightning, or the knife up to level 2 to fire 1 more projectile, or have the attract orb, which means we pick up items from a bit further away. So yeah, we've got ourselves weapons. We can have 6 of those, and then we can have 6 items as well. So I think we don't necessarily need that right now. I don't think we need the attract orb right now. I think let's make the lightning ring more powerful. Let's make that a little bit better, shall we? There's loads of things over here. Right, so now we're 2 minutes in. We're being attacked by whatever these things are. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Like evil broccoli or something, I don't know. But there we go. So we're dealing with those quite well. Another level up. We do fly through the level ups. It's wonderful. So, okay, now we can pick an axe, a whip, or some armor. Okay, I mean, as we play the game, you pick up new things. These things over here, the skip and the banish, will not be available if you're new to the game. So these things I've unlocked because I've played it quite a bit. You can skip these if you have the skip option, or you can banish an item from the rotation entirely if you don't want it to ever appear again. But we're not going to do that right now. I think we will take... Do you know what? Let's take the axe, because the axe is also quite good. That does do quite a chunk of damage. So, yeah, we'll take the axe, please. So now we're going to start chucking knives at people and a kind of cross, and also we're going to throw axes as well, which is wonderful. And just keep picking up all the lovely shiny things. We're being attacked on all sides. Right, many things are coming in. Okay, so now we can level up the knife. We can pick up an empty tome, which is an item which reduces weapon cooldown by 8%, or we can have the garlic. And I love the garlic. The garlic is one of my favourite things in the entire game. It damages nearby enemies, so you have this kind of radius around you where enemies get damaged if they come too close. And when you level it up, it becomes incredibly powerful. So we will take some garlic, and around us, look, we've now got that little circle. So that's our kind of our, I don't know, protection field given to us by some magic garlic, which is wonderful. So here we go. All these creatures are definitely falling nice and easy now, which means we can go and pick up all the lovely shiny things that we can level up again. Okay, so now we can choose to level up the knife. We can have a hollow heart, or we can have a crown. Okay, let's level up the knife again, I think. Let's get our knife being even better. Look, even more projectiles firing out of this thing. Right, let's go over here, look. We'll pick up some of these. I think I picked up some food there to heal up. Didn't really need to do that, but never mind. The things you can see sort of falling down the screen are the axe item, by the way. It's a bit of a weird one, the axe. It kind of tumbles around the screen. Now we can choose to level up the knife, or the lightning ring, or pick up Spellbinder. Increase the duration of weapon effects by 10%. I think for now, let's level up the lightning ring, because the lightning ring does do some really good kind of passive damage, and all these things are kind of activating by themselves. We don't need to be clicking buttons or anything like that to say, yeah, fire the lightning ring, fire this, that, the other. That it just happens. The game just does it on a kind of a cooldown. Each item's got a cooldown, and it just fires them when we can fire them. Look at that. All the lovely shinies there. Right, here we go. This is very important. So over here, we can choose to either have the knife leveled up, we can choose a hollow heart, or we could choose Pomarola. And it says over here, Evo, and that little symbol there is supposed to represent the garlic just there. So the Pomarola item itself means that we recover 0.2 hit points per second, which is quite good. But the important thing is that it links together with the garlic. So all of the weapons have got corresponding kind of support items. That means that when you actually level the weapon up to its maximum level, if you have that support item, you can then evolve the weapon into a super advanced form. So if we choose Pomarola, that evolves with the garlic, and when we get to the top level of the garlic turns into super garlic, and it's really garlicky. So we're going to take that, with the idea being that we can then level up the garlic a great deal, and then have a super weapon available, which would be wonderful. Look at all the lovely shinies appearing. This is brilliant. Okay, right, here we go. Again down here with the Candelabrador, which is another support item. I don't know why it's called a Candelabrador. It doesn't look like a dog, but there we go. It's got a dog pun in there. That augments the area of attacks by 10%. So anything that does have an area, like our garlic, for example, gets 10% more area. And also, it's linked to the axe. So if we take this item and then we level the axe up to its top level, we can then evolve the axe into a far more superior axe. So we're going to take that as well. We're going to take that because you want to get the super fancy mega items because they're really, really good. The super weapons are brilliant. They're so powerful. So here we go. Just wander through the lovely things. There is a great big mummy over here that we're facing off with right now. We want to get rid of them because they're a boss level, sort of boss character type things even. And if we kill them, they drop a treasure chest. And treasure chests have all sorts of exciting things in them. Level up the axe, level up the knife. Let's level up the axe, why not? Let's try and get that leveled up a bit, shall we? Right, many lovely shiny things here. The garlic is doing a grand job. Let's chuck some knives at you. Right, there we go. We have a treasure chest. I think we're going to pick that up right now. Okay, so are we lucky? Okay, so at the moment, this has got only one thing in it. Sometimes you can be quite lucky, and treasure chests have like 3 or 5 items in, and a big pile of coins as well. So that's leveled up the lightning ring for free there. We didn't have to kind of get XP to do it. It was just inside that chest, which is fine. So here we go. Keep on going over here. I think because we got to 4 minutes, a big wave of monsters is heading toward us. So now we can pick either Santa Water, which generates a zone of damage. We can pick a crown, or we can pick armor. Okay. Now the only thing is the crown and armor don't kind of link to any items we have. So they're not going to be very helpful. The Santa Water is quite good. I do quite like the Santa Water, but I think what we might do is, I don't think we're ever going to have the armor. I'm not so bothered about the armor, so we're going to banish the armor to remove it from the rotation entirely. We don't want the armor appearing. Again, if you're new to the game, you won't be able to do that. We can only do that because I've played the game quite a bit. So yeah, we'll try and get rid of that out of the rotation because we don't overly need it, I don't think. I think we'll be okay. We can muddle through. We're doing pretty well as it is right now. Look at all the shiny things over here. So much in the way of shiny. Right, okay, go and pick all those up. Here we go. Clover. Clover is a link to the cross. So now if we pick the clover and then we get the cross up to its maximum level, we can evolve the cross into a super cross. So yeah, we shall take that. Thank you very much. And also we're going to be a bit luckier, which means that maybe if we open chests in the future, we get more items out of them. The chance is higher that we get 3 or even 5 items, which would be wonderful. Okay, let's level up the knife. That time round, look at the amount of shiny things there are. It's brilliant. Right, we'll take all those shiny things in there. We can have the cross, the axe, the attract orb. We can pick up things from further away, or the King Bible. I do like the King Bible because it spins around us. It spins around in a circle and kind of damages things that get hit by it. We could take that. We've got some. The lightning ring affects things all over the place. The knife affects things in a line. The cross bounces around. The axe is really powerful. That bounces about the place. The garlic is just an area effect. So the King Bible goes well with the garlic. So we shall take, I think, the King Bible. And you'll see in a second some little kind of book things appear around us. They'll start spinning around in circles eventually. Where are there we go, little book things, yay. So yeah, normally there's 2. But I think because this chappie gets extra projectiles, they count as a projectile. He's got 3 of them, which is good. So here we go. Just pick up all the shinies down there. Right, the bracers, they evolve with the knife. Get the knife up to the top level. We can get a super knife, so we'll take the bracers. Thank you very much. Right, this thing down here, this kind of glowing orb thing. If we go on that, that's going to pull all the lovely shiny things toward us without us having to do anything, which is brilliant. Okay, another item that is linked to one of our weapons. So now the duplicator. And this is possibly one of the best items in the entire game. So weapons fire more projectiles. So our knife is going to fire more projectiles. The lightning ring is going to send down more lightning. There's going to be more crosses and more axes. It's going to get very silly very soon. So we shall have the duplicator, and because that is linked to the lightning ring, get the lightning ring maxed up. We can evolve it at some point to a super lightning ring, which will be amazing. Look at all the things pouring in. Okay, we'll level up the knife. Thank you. And this, look, this is perfect. We've got the perfect mixture of things. That hardly ever happens. I'm amazed. So Spellbinder links with the Bibles there. So I think if we take Spellbinder, that's a link to the Bible things, increases duration of weapon effects by 10%, and now we can just get all the weapons leveled up, get the items leveled up, get mega weapons, and everything is going to be amazing. So yeah, we'll take the Spellbinder, and that's the perfect combination of things. We found every single item that links to the weapons we've got that allows them to evolve. That is very unexpected. I'm very pleased about that. That's wonderful. Right, so if we just keep going along around here, look, keep picking these up. I mean, already we've killed quite a lot of people. There's a kind of a body count there. So far, in 5.5 minutes, we've killed over 2,000 beasties of varying types, so mummies and ghouls and those green cabbagey, broccoli monsters, whatever they were. So we've killed quite a lot. Okay, and now the good thing about this is that because we've filled up all our slots, we've got 6 weapons and 6 items, now the upgrades are all going to be for everything we already have. So now we just get to choose what we'd like to make a bit better. So do you know what? Let's get the clover leveling up, because I would like to get some better things in treasure chests. Because if you open one chest and 5 items come out, that's really good. That's really useful. So we'll keep doing that. The axe tumbling down the screen there. The lightning causing some very good damage as well. The cross doing some good work. So here we go. We're doing pretty well. I think we might need to head back to the left there. Do you know what? We'll level up the lightning ring. I think the lightning... Look at the amount of gems there are over here. Look at all the lovely shiny things. Okay, we've got the killer broccoli coming back, but that's fine. The King Bible doing a good job at just keeping us safe. The garlic doing a good job. Here we go, just work our way through. And I think, yeah, soon enough, we're going to level up again. So let's level up again. Okay, let's go for base area up by 10%, because that means that the King Bibles get a bit wider, and the garlic has a wider effect as well, which is really useful. So now, yeah, the garlic is going to cause extra damage to things that are, a little bit further away, which is wonderful. There is a chest there. Do you know what? Let's go and crack that chest open. We're a bit luckier now, so let's hope it's got more than one thing. Nah, boo, never mind. So we've upgraded the garlic again. So the garlic is now level 2. That was a bit of a shame. Kind of hoped we might possibly get some more out of that, but never mind. Right, keep walking over in this direction. Keep chucking knives at people. Keep chucking axes at people. Kill the killer broccoli that's heading toward us. Eat your vegetables. No, killer broccoli. Okay, right, head this way. Right, so now bracers, knife, or garlic. We'll go for the garlic again. Just make it even more potent so things can't really get close to us. The idea being that, yeah, the garlic has this kind of radius around us. So if anything does get too near, it's going to take quite a lot of damage, which is wonderful. Right, so work our way over here, possibly. I don't like those kind of spirity ghost things. They explode. They're a bit of a problem because they can cause quite a chunk of damage. There are other things dotted around the map, so you'll notice there's kind of some food around the place. That does heal you up, so we're taking some damage there. Pop over to that food, eat the food, we're all okay again. So there are kind of healing things dotted around. And of course we do have that heart item, which means we're sort of recovering hit points anyway, which is quite helpful. So, okay, if we just keep walking through here, trundle over in this direction. We're kind of just carving a path, just sort of walking up and down. Now this level is just left to right. It's just a nice sort of straightforward level. It's called the Inlaid Library, I believe. It just goes left to right. A lot of the other levels have a similar thing. Some of them are quite wide, which is quite useful. Some are great big kind of areas. Some are more sort of up, down, left, right, whatever. Okay, we will have... Let's try and get the knife leveled up, shall we? Right, that thing there is going to remove everything on the screen, which is useful. So now we can just, go and pick up all the shiny goodies. That's very nice. Still firing the many axes, many daggers, many crosses. The garlic is killing things if they get too close. The Bibles are whacking people as well, which is wonderful. Right, so we need to get another... What level are we now? 25. That's not too bad. After 8 minutes. That's pretty good. That's very good indeed. And I like this game because it encourages you to go and get stuck in. Because if you don't get stuck in and go and kill things, you're not going to get the gems. You're not going to get the gems, you don't get the level ups, you don't get the level ups, you don't get the exciting new items and upgrades, and then eventually as time goes on, you're going to struggle. So the game does kind of encourage you to actually go and get in there and do some fighting. Don't be afraid. That's what you've got to do. I quite like that. Let's pick the knife again. I'd like to see if we can actually get a proper level up. Oh, there's a kind of a giant broccoli boss there. Hello, broccoli boss. Hang on a second. We'll turn in that direction. Just chuck some stuff at you, look. Because I think we're being relatively protected by the garlic and everything else. Right, there's a chest up there. Let's go and pick up what's in there. Please have more than one item. Yay! It's got 3 items in. This is very good. I like this as well. It's got a proper sort of arcadey feel to it. And go boom, boom, boom on the screen. There we go. So we've leveled up the Healy Heart thing and the cross and the daggery knife thing. Okay, that's very good. So we've got 3 upgrades there from 1 treasure chest, which is wonderful stuff. That's kind of what we want more of. Right, it's got to minute 9. And the game is going, hang on a minute, now I'm going to throw quite a lot of things at you. There are many things on the screen. We seem to be muddling through okay. And of course, the more things we kill, the more lovely gems we get. Let's get the knife. Right, hang on. So the knife is now fully maxed out. So because we have the corresponding item that links with the knife, which is that bracer thing, because the knife is now fully leveled up, if we go and find ourselves another treasure chest, when we get another kind of boss character, maybe in that chest, we'll find the upgrade to the knife and turn it into the super knife or whatever it becomes. I can't quite recall now, but there we go. So we'll see what happens. I don't normally pick the knife. Okay, we'll pick the lightning ring. Why not? There are so many gems over here. Look at it, just a sea of them. Just wandering around, swimming in all of these things. This is brilliant. The lightning ring is doing some supremely good damage. Let's get the area of effect to everything up. So the garlic's effect is even wider now, which is brilliant. Things I can't even get near to us at the minute. We're sort of swanning around with relative impunity. Like, yeah, okay, bring it on, folks. It's okay. Let's level up the Bibles. Why not? Get those leveled up. We need a boss. We do need a boss because we need a chest. Because the chests are where you find the big fancy evolution upgrade things. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure, but it'd be nice if we could do it sooner rather than later. But there we go. Okay, we'll level up the lightning ring. That's really good. There we go, more lightning coming. Right, there's a boss just there. This, you can't even see it because we're damaging it so much. The numbers of the damage are appearing instead of looking at what the thing is. But here we go. Go and open this. It's only got 1 thing in it, but there we go. It is now the evolved form of the knife. 1000 edge, it fires with no delay. So now we're just going to fire that range of big, gigantic, shooty, daggery things constantly, like a machine gun. We're just going to gun things down in whichever direction we face, which is completely brilliant. We shall level up the King Bible. There's a red gem there. That's the most you can get. We'll level up the lightning ring. Got enough XP to level up again. We'll level up the cross. Oh, crikeys. Okay. We'll level up the cross again. Wow. Okay, we've picked up a lot of XP there. We'll level up the cross again. Brilliant. Okay, and already, we're in 10 minutes in, but the screen is filling up with all sorts of crazy stuff. I mean, there are many bad guys. We've now killed 7,500 baddies. But I mean, the screen is full of flying axes and flying crosses, spinning Bible-y things, knives fling out everywhere. Got a magic sort of circle of garlic around us. It's just brilliant. And it's, in a way, it's a little bit therapeutic, just kind of wandering out, picking up all these things and getting lovely level ups. There's that lovely sense of achievement when you get these level ups. Do you know what? Let's get the Candelabrador leveled up. Another plus 10% to our base area. So we're causing a lot of damage now. We're causing a lot of damage in a wider area, which is brilliant. We do need to get another boss. There's a boss bat just there. Right, if we go and grab this, I think the lightning ring will now evolve. Yes, okay, this is amazing. This is the Thunder Loop. The evolved lightning ring, projectiles strike twice. So we were able to evolve the lightning ring because we had the corresponding item, which was the duplicator. So now, when life when it kicks in, when the actual thing starts to work, there we go. Lots of lightning kicking in now as well. There was an odd coloured chest over there. Hang on a second. Let's level up the cross. What's that? Okay, that's a purple chest. I've never seen that before. What do we do with you? Right, okay, so these are things, again, that you unlock after playing the game for a bit. You kind of unlock these special cards that give you different abilities. So we can choose the Waltz of Pearls. The listed weapon projectiles gain up to 3 bounces. So the cross might bounce 3 times. We could have Divine Bloodline. Okay. Armour also affects a listed weapon's damage and reflects enemy damage. Character gains bonus damage depending on missing health. Defeating enemies with retaliatory damage gives 0.5 max health. Okay, we've got quite a lot of these items here, so that could help out quite a bit. Tragic Princess. The cooldown of the listed weapons reduces when moving. Okay, not so bothered about those, I don't think. And Slash enables critical hits for listed weapons, double overall critical damage. Okay, we've got the knife thing, and we have the axe. So it might be quite good. Might be quite good to get that. So the knives and the axe will start causing potential critical damage, which could be really useful. Do you know what? We'll take that. We shall take that, thank you very much. Yeah, they're special items that you kind of collect and you as you unlock things, you get those bonuses that do appear. But I've never seen it in a purple chest before. Never seen it in one of those. There we go. That was a new thing. Right, so keep picking up all the shiny jewels, of which there are now so many of them it's ridiculous. We'll pick the duplicator, because now we're firing one more projectile. Even more things are flying around the screen, causing even more damage. More lightning bolts, more daggers, more spinny Bibles, more everything. It's a bit silly. Oh, we picked up a special thing which gives us money. Okay, because there is money. So, yeah, if we keep killing things, we just keep earning money, because we've got gold fever. There's a bat there. We want to kill that bat. There's a boss bat. Yep, just kill a few more things. There we go. So we picked up some money as well. Let's level up the cross, because if we level up the cross, that's the cross at maximum level, and then if we open up that chest, maybe we can get the cross leveled up. I think that's the leveled up cross. Yeah, Evolved Cross is the Heaven Sword that can deal critical damage. So now the cross is going to go away, and instead there's going to be a magic heavenly sword flinging around the place as well, which is that kind of sword just spinning around. So again, another kind of completely ludicrous thing. We'll just keep picking these up. There was a red gem in there. Loads of XP for that. We're not seeing many green gems. It'd be nice if we could get the green gems in, because they're the ones that actually do. Yeah, they're a little bit better than the blue ones. Not as good as red, but they would allow us to level up a bit quicker. But yeah, it's going okay, I think. We're on level 40 already. Let's get... I don't know, what do we do? Effects last 10% longer. Why not, eh? So things are going to last 10% longer. So I don't quite know what that's going to do. I mean, yeah, the Bibles do run out eventually. They go away and come back. So maybe they'll last 10% longer before they have to go away and sort of recharge or whatever. I mean, look, we're just walking through the gems, and the monsters can't really get near us. The lightning thing is causing so much damage. It's a bit ridiculous. It's just causing so much stuff. We'll level up the garlic. Right, there is a chest there, but we're going to save that chest, because I would like to get some of our other things leveled up to max. They're not even close yet, so we need to get through quite a few level ups. So then, there we go, like the King Bible. We'll try and level up our weapons, and then we'll nip back to that chest, because it's not going anywhere. And the game does helpfully remind us when we go off screen. Look, there's a kind of a spinny arrow to the right there. The game is saying, hey, there's a treasure chest that way, don't forget about it. So we'll just sort of keep walking up and down and leveling things up until we can go and pick up a new level up for one of our weapons. Because at the moment it's all okay. Oh, look, we get some more money out of things. Yay, there we go. Just kill stuff. Get some more money out of it. Level up the axe. Thank you so much. Pick up a load of coins as well. You can spend the coins on things on sort of increasing damage and getting more speed and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, the coins are worth collecting. They are worth collecting very much because, yeah, you can level up and stuff, which we have done. I've got a lot of those. Right, so, yeah, let's just keep going until we've got enough gems enough experience, to get our weapons leveled up. There is another chest there. We'll get the axe leveled up as well. So yeah, we'll come back when we can evolve one of our weapons into a super weapon. Okay, I think this is going to level up our axe, which is wonderful. So the axe will be at level 8. So then we need to find a treasure chest to level that up to its proper evolved mega form. I think maybe we're going to get some more level ups as well because we've done something exciting. So there we go. We'll level up the Bibles. We'll level up that thing there, the candelabrador. Oh my goodness me. Level up the King Bibles. Level up the King Bibles. Oh, how many level ups did we get? Level up the garlic. I mean, look, the amount of King Bibles we now have spinning around us in a great big circle of doom is ridiculous. Right, let's go and pick up the chest. It's going to have 3 things in it. And we've got 2 level ups of that thing, and now we've got the death spiral, so the evolved axe that passes through enemies, and then effects are going to last significantly longer as well. So the axes are going to vanish, and then we're going to get a super axe. There we go, look, so now there are many kind of scythe things spinning around, which pass through everything and cause loads of damage. Do you know what, let's get the King Bible leveled up, and then we'll head back toward where we know there's a treasure chest, so we can level that up. So I think, yeah, the King Bibles are at maximum level as well. Oh, we've leveled up there. Yeah, we'll get the clover because that might mean we get 5 items out the chest rather than just, 1 or 3 or whatever. Get 5 things out. That will be good. So many gems in the middle here. There is a red gem over there. Oh, and I picked up a little kind of thing which gives us luck anyway. Right, level up the garlic. Thank you very much. There's the death spiral just spinning things out everywhere. There's another red one over there. Pick up all these lovely gems. Pick up the garlic again. The range of our garlic is ridiculous. Is the garlic fully leveled up? No. Okay. So if we, hang on, if we get 1 more level up, we might be able to potentially level up. So we might be able to level up the garlic to its top form. And then if we open that chest, if we're lucky, and we are a little bit luckier now than we were at the start of the game, we might possibly get 2 upgrades out of that chest. So 2 proper big evolution upgrades. That would be amazing if we could. But we have to get the garlic upgrade. There we go. Right, we're going to go for it. Here we go. Are we going to be lucky and get more than 1 item out of that chest or not? Let's find out. No, boo, it's just the 1. Never mind. That's the upgraded garlic, which is called Soul Eater. Evolved garlic, steals hearts. Power increases when something or other, but whatever the case. So now we've got this kind of black circle of doom around us, and it's massive. So now that is causing damage and also recovering our energy as well. So, if we take damage, any damage that we're causing to things within that big circle is coming to us. We're kind of healing up from that. And now we can go to that chest there, and 1 item in that. That's the upgraded Bibles, which I believe are the Unholy Vespers. The Evolved King Bible, it never ends. So the King Bible is then going to vanish, and the Vespers are going to appear. So, I mean, this is pretty good. Now we're just leveling up the individual items. So, okay, base speed up by 10%. Look at the speed that the Bibles are going. This is ridiculous. And now, I mean, I'm not going to say we're completely invincible, but we are pretty untouchable right now. We're doing a lot of damage and nothing is even getting remotely close to us because we've got the spinny the spinny Vespers now of doom, which are causing damage. We've got the great big kind of black circle around us, which is the garlic causing damage. And then we've got the spinny things come out of us as well. Magic swords. Do you know what? Base speed up by 10%. Let's make the weapons go even quicker, so they can cause more damage even faster. Do you know what? Let's pick up the fire breath thing from Smash Brothers just because we can. Just to cause even more damage. There we go. Just kill all you lot. I mean, this has worked out really well. Sometimes you don't get the combinations you need, and you're just going to have to pick up what you can and go, do you know what? We'll roll with that, please. But this has worked out so well. I don't think... Okay, I think maybe a couple of times I've had all 6 weapons upgraded, but not very often. Not very often at all. Let's go and grab what's in there. Oh, it's a super chest. I love this. I'm not going to skip past this animation. So you think there's only three items. Oh no, what was that? Nope, it's 5. Look at it, it's brilliant. And it go bow, 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 like that. So we've picked up 2 bracer upgrades, a clover upgrade, a Pomerola heart upgrade, and a book upgrade. Okay, how is that looking? All we've got left is 2 of the Pomerola upgrades, and that's kind of it. That's all we have left to upgrade. And we're 18 minutes in. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Right, now we've leveled everything up we have. We have no more items to level up. Everything is at maximum. So now the game goes, oh, okay, can't do much about that. So would you like to always get big coin bags? Or would you like to get floor chicken? Which is nice. I like floor chicken. And you can pick always for those. So you can go, yeah, I'll always have big coin bags. I think we're going to be okay for healing. I don't think we need to have the floor chicken to heal us. Let's pick big coin bags when we level up. So now it's a case of making it to the end. I think possibly we might have this in the bag. I think this is sorted. We're on level 66. And I don't think anything can even get remotely near us. Pick up a chest, and now because there's nothing for the chest to do for us, it just kind of explodes and we get some money out of it now. However, we can look at the map. There are things on the map. So over here there's a ring, and there's kind of whatever that thing is. So we could head over to those. We could go and collect those, because there are items that you can pick up. So what happens is, if you pick up an item now that all our slots are full, it counts as an extra item. So if we went to pick up that ring, for example, it's now going to appear sort of over here as a bonus item. If we picked it up as one of our 6 over here, it would take up one of the 6 slots. But now because they're full, we pick it up, it's an extra bonus thing. Do you know what? Let's go and grab that, shall we? Let's go and grab the ring, because I don't know what that ring does. I'm not entirely sure what the golden ring does. And there's a silver one in the other direction. So if we have time, we could walk in one direction, pick up the gold ring, walk back, pick up the silver ring, and then just see if they combine together or whatever. I don't know what they do. So let's head over to there and let's pick up some lovely jewellery, shall we? Let's go and get a few rings. Okay, so we're nearly at the ring. It looks like there are some random guardian type things. Yeah, these things down here that's underneath us, that's getting into our little defensive circle thing. They're quite tough. I imagine they're here to protect the special items. So where is the ring exactly? Are we almost upon it? We're pretty much upon it. The only thing is I'm not entirely sure where it is. Is it at the top? It's there, look. Right, it does have special guardians. Look, it's got these things. They are walking through our defences. They're taking a great deal of damage, and they're still around. So we have to be a bit careful with them, but I think we can dodge around, pick that up. Gold ring with lancet. Botherations. Okay, so the clock lancet is an item, but we haven't picked that up. So the clock lancet sort of pauses enemies. It's quite useful. We haven't got that, which is a bit of a shame. Never mind. So we've picked that up. I kind of feel like we should kill these 2 guardian things over here. One's gone. It's turned into an egg. Okay, right. Gold ring. Increases enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency by 5%. Oh, good. Good. Okay. So we're going to level that up to make the enemy quicker, stronger. Okay, do you know what? That's fine. Right, pick that thing up. We shall have another one of these cards. Healing is doubled. Recovering HP damages nearby enemies for the same amount. Okay, so healing is doubled. If that gold ring is going to make more enemies come toward us, possibly healing up might be quite useful. Or game killer. Halts XP gain. Experience gems turn into exploding projectiles. Or treasures contain at least 3 items. No, let's not have that. Because if all the gems turn into exploding projectiles, we're in trouble. Because there are lots of gems. We'll have healing is doubled, please. Let's take that thing out. What's that egg? It's a tiny, tiny smidgen of armour. Okay, that's no bad thing. That's quite useful. I mean, look at the amount of gems there are. I think having them turning into exploding things would be bad. Right, so there's another egg there. That makes it a tiny bit faster. Okay, and also on the way, we passed that red thing. I don't know what that red thing is either. Let's go and see what that red thing is, because I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, we'll pop out. Oh, there's an attractor thing. We're going to get so much stuff. We're going to pick up so much stuff. It only, look at it, it's still hauling things in. Yeah, gold ring, gold ring, gold ring, gold ring, gold ring. Oh, dear me, we're on level 77. And we've only got, yeah, we've still got, you play to half an hour. So half an hour is the regular sort of length of a game. You can adjust that by making the clock speed run faster with special map options and that kind of stuff. But yeah, half an hour is the regular game speed. Do you know what? Let's pick that thing up as well. Yay for the treasure. Right, where's this red thing? Okay, it's over in this direction. I mean, if it's just regular bad guys like these, it looks like witches and whatever those round spinny things are, they don't even get near us. They don't even get near us at all. They just get completely thwarted by the garlic and the spinny book things and everything else. So we can walk this way nice and easy. Right, we're almost at the thing. Right, is it up here? The sort of ring thing was up in one of those little cubby holes, wasn't it? Where is this thing? Not entirely sure where this red thing is or what it does. We have to go in there somewhere. What do we do? Hang on, are we on the red thing? I think maybe we've gone past the red thing. Hang on. Let's head in there. Oh, hang on, there's a money thing. Let's generate some cash whilst we're here. Yay, yay for the money that we don't necessarily need anymore. But look, it's fun to grab it all. Okay. So, I mean, this is what I mean by madness happening on the screen as well. There's just so much stuff happening. There's numbers and lines and squiggles and explosions and swirly things and everything else. And it's wonderful and brilliant. And I do enjoy it. It's very silly and very over the top. And it's unlike anything I've ever played before. And I just really enjoy it. I think it's wonderful. We just keep killing things. We're making quite a lot of money off this. There is the red thing. What is the red thing? Metaglio Right. Channels dark powers to curse the bearer. I mean, we're doing okay. Yeah, why not? Let's pick that thing up. I don't know what that does. And then it looks like there's another... Yeah, there's a ring over there. We might not get there in time. But, oh, hang on. We've opened up a chest. Oh, we've leveled up the thing which is going to curse us. Increase enemy speed, health, quantity, and frequency by 5%. Okay. I think we're still okay walking through the middle of them for now. If we head... Oh, there's another chest there. Okay, do you know what? It's fine. You can level up the thing again. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, we're going to keep leveling up that sword thing. We've picked up a time freezing thing. That's quite useful. So now we can just walk through with everybody frozen in time, which is still fine because we can get through nice and easy. But yeah, I think we head over to here to see if we can pick up the silver ring. See if maybe that combos with the gold ring or something. I don't know, but we might not make it in time. We've only got 6 minutes left to get over there. There's quite there's quite a crowd of bad guys appearing, and they're getting stronger, and there's more of them because we have all sorts of cursed items upon us. But we are doing quite well with it. Look at it. The amount of bad guys on the screen is ridiculous, and we are just fending them off by walking near to them. The amount of damage we're causing. And the little counter up in the corner, look. Just 33,900, coming up to 34,000. Just ticking up. Away with you bad guys. We've got many upgraded weapons. It's worked out perfectly this time. That doesn't always happen. So, yeah, we've been very lucky with the weapon drops and the item drops. But yes, keep leveling that up. Let's make the enemies even better. They might possibly want to get through the lovely defensive shield. So yeah, if we just keep walking in this direction, we'll eventually get over there. But yeah, I'm not entirely convinced we'll make it in time. But do you know what? We'll try anyway. Let's just kind of pootle over here and see what we can do. Okay, the game is sending tougher things at us, and a few of them, like those skull things, are actually getting through the defensive shield of the spinny books and the garlic and what have you. Also, there is a boss character chasing us now. There's kind of an evil witch type thing. I think we'll stay still for a second. Right, there we go. We've got that. Oh no, we're going to level up that. We're going to level up this thing. I don't want to level that thing up. Okay, the enemies are going to get even better. But yeah, they're able to walk through the defences slightly. They can get through. Again, we're okay because we're healing up from the garlic, which is not too bad. And we're healing up from that little heart item we've got. So we are okay at sort of healing up if we need to. But, oh crikeys, how many more levels are there? There's one more level after this. So one more level up, and that weird red, let's get hilt of a sword almost, that'll be at maximum. And then I wonder if there's another corresponding part to that on the left over here somewhere. But, I mean, yeah, we're doing okay. We're coming up to what, 38,500 bad guys good. Oh, crikey, right. These things are a bit tougher. Also, there's a boss one over there, look. So these kind of Medusa things, I suppose. I mean, at least it's not killer broccoli, I guess, which is better. But, okay, so if we just keep walking across here, yeah, they are able to get through now. I think maybe had we not picked up that golden ring and that kind of sword hilt thing, I think we'd be able to walk along here with relative ease, but now I've got to be a little bit more careful. How near are we? Oh, we're really miles away. There's the other end of that red thing. Okay, do you know what? We've not got long to get there, but if we just keep heading over in this direction as quick as we can we pick up the other red thing and the silver the silver ring thing and just see what they do? Let's go and just, let's give it a very good shot. I think we can muddle through with this. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left until we complete the level. However, we are now taking some damage. The enemy are getting quite strong. Some things are getting through, look, so we've got to be a little bit careful now. I can't just sort of run along like I was. But yeah, we've not got long left. If we can just stay alive long enough, we should be okay. Go over that. Right, where's the red thing? We should be pretty much on top of that red thing. I can't quite see where it is on account of the 10,000 bad guys that are present on the screen at the moment. We are healing up, however, which is good. So we're taking damage from the things breaking through. They are getting through, but we are healing up as well. I think maybe we might have to abandon our objective to get the other red thing. Even though it might be quite useful, it might sort of might help us power up something, I don't know. But do you know what? If we run along the bottom here, that means that we can only get attacked from creatures at the top. That might help out quite a bit. Maybe we don't get that red thing. There is a book over here that we can pick up. That's okay. There's kind of a useful book item. I mean, this is what I meant by the amount of things on the screen at any one time. It's getting a little bit daft, or we might possibly die. We might possibly die a bit. I mean, we can come back. Oh no. Oh, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. We might not make it to the end. Right. We've just got completely, utterly engulfed. I think maybe making the enemies significantly better with the gold ring and that red kind of sword hilt thing didn't help at all. We can revive, however. This is a thing, again, that you unlock from playing the game quite a bit. So I think we revive and we just try to run through this lot as quick as we can. Just sprint through as fast as we can. Try to stay alive if we can. It's not working. There are massive, big, tough bad guys in front of us. All we need to do is try to stay alive for another, 20 seconds. I mean, we might be okay. We might be okay. We could do with sort of happening across some food, but we are healing up from the garlic that's killing things. Okay, can we stay alive for another 10 seconds? Come on. Now, the thing is, in 10 seconds' time, we're going to get killed anyway, because death comes along at the end of every single level and kills you. That's what happens. Here we go. 1 second, they'll go away, and death comes in and just nobbles you. That's how every level ends. And I believe you can try and kill death. And there are some objectives in the game which say, yeah, you made it to minute 31 on certain levels. So you can try to outrun death or try to fend death off or whatever. I'm not entirely sure you can kill death. But yeah, death comes at the end of every level and just kills you. And that's how it works. So we got some bonus gold. That's quite nice. Overall, we killed almost 45,000 bad guys. And we got to level 96, which is not too bad at all. So yeah, if we quit, we then get a little summary. So we've never reached level 50 with Gennaro before. So because we did that, we've unlocked a piece of music. You can choose the music you want on the levels. That's quite fun. And then you get a breakdown of what happened. So we survived 30 minutes and 2 seconds. We earned that much gold. We got to level 96. That's how many people we killed. And then you can see the most effective thing. So the knife, not that effective. 28.5k damage caused. The lightning ring, almost 200,000 damage. And then down here, the evolved weapons we can see are significantly better. I mean, Death Spiral, which I think is the upgraded axe, isn't it? That caused 6.1 million damage. That was the thing that caused the most damage. 6.9 damage per... 6.9 thousand damage per second. That's ridiculous. So we had that for 14 minutes and it caused the most damage. Right, that's very silly indeed. I mean, yeah, we had all these other things with Soul Eater. That's really good, but that heals you up. So it doesn't cause that much damage, but it does heal you up. So it keeps you alive a bit. The Vespers cause 3.3 million damage. The 1000 Edge knife upgrade caused 4.4 million. And then you can see what items you picked up and everything else. So, yeah, there we go. That's a level of Vampire Survivors. And when you start out, it's not going to be quite as easy as that, I don't think, because I've picked up various things I've played to give me extra speed and damage and all that kind of stuff. But, I mean, that's kind of what happens there. But I mean, the first few times you play it, you're likely not going to get to the end, but you get money, you can buy the level ups, and that helps you kind of progress through the different levels and such like. So yeah, and then at the end of each level, you get this little roundup of how you did. And then eventually, as you play, you can unlock a whole lot of characters. I think when you start, you only have Antonio and Imelda, I think it is. So you start with those two, but then because I've played it quite a bit, I've unlocked all of these characters here. So many characters. So there's Gennaro that we just played as. So there's him with his little kind of knife daggery thing. And there are some quite interesting characters. So we've got kind of classic ones across the top. We've got Antonio there. Looks like a big tough person. He's got a whip. Imelda looks like a kind of wizardy person. Pasqualina looks like a wizardy person. Poe looks like a wise old chappy. Llama there looks like a kind of paladin type. And then we get some more interesting ones. So we've got Clarici or Clariki, so they're a nun. Then we have a monk. Then we've got a kind of demon type thing. There's a witch. Then we have, I'm not quite sure what that is, like a fallen angel type thing playing a guitar. Then we have a skeleton. Then we've got a giant badger type thing. There's a dog. There's a man in an amazing hat. And there's a tree. Yes, you can play as a tree if you would like to. You play as an actual tree. That one there, Pepino, is the tree. And they start with the leveled up garlic. So the huge kind of range of sort of damage around them that the garlic causes. So I mean, yeah, you play as a tree. They move very slowly indeed. They kind of trundle about really slowly, and kind of what you have to do with the tree is pick up speed ups and things, pick up special sort of wings to make you go quicker. Otherwise you just can't do anything and you get swamped. So yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. There are so many different characters, or there are different abilities and different weapons and all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, you're quite good. This chappy here is quite good. I think it's a bit weird. That thing there, the sort of the weapon he's got, in my view, that looks like a Kinder Egg. You might know what a Kinder Egg is. It's like a chocolatey egg thing, and then you open it up, and inside there's a little toy type thing contained in this kind of plastic container thing. But it's quite nice chocolate, but it looks like a Kinder Egg to me. But his weapon, that thing there, kind of things fall out the sky. Things kind of drop onto the map. So just random items. So tables and chairs and faces and things. All these kind of things drop out the sky and just smash into the bad guys and hurt them. It's a really random thing. And I don't know quite why it's represented by what looks like a Kinder Egg there, but whatever the case, there you go. So yeah, there's quite a lot of characters you can choose from. And also there's quite a lot of levels as well. So you have the regular stages, which you kind of have to complete in order to then finish the game in air quotes. You don't really finish the game properly, but you kind of get to an end point, I suppose. So you start with Mad Forest, then go to Inlaid Library, which is the one that we just did, and then you work your way up. There's Dairy Plant, Gallow Tower, Capella Magna. They're the regular levels. Then we've got bonus levels. Then there are challenge levels, and then there are two over here that I've not had a go at yet. So we have ourselves a mystery level there, which is not yet discovered. So whatever it is that I need to do to actually unlock that level, I've not done. I don't know what that is. I'm not entirely sure what it is. And then this one down here, Mount Moonspell, that's part of the Legacy of the Moonspell DLC, which came out not that long ago. So I've got the DLC, but I haven't had a go at that level yet. So that could be quite fun as well. It looks like you go up on a mountainside by the look of it. There's kind of like a little sort of ghosty type thing. And I'm not quite sure what that is. A thing in a hat. And then something there like a red angry thing wearing some excellent pantaloons. So I'm not quite sure what those bad guys are. But yeah, so yeah, there's plenty of levels, and there's all sorts of replayability. And again, when you pick a character, it tells you what levels you completed with that character. So Gennaro, I've only completed the Inlaid Library with him, and that's what we just saw us playing. But you can go and complete each level with each character. And bear in mind the levels take half an hour. That's quite a lot of replayability. And on the levels as well, you have all these extra options you can unlock. So, for example, you can have hurry mode. So the clock speeds is, it's twice as fast. So the game takes 15 minutes, but you do get an XP bonus of 25%. You can then activate hyper mode, so your move speed is up to plus 90%. You get more gold and more luck, and then you can make it endless. You can have it inverted. Enemy health is hugely increased and everything's backwards. And there's many other options as well. And also, you can go down to, hang on, is it collection? No, it's not that. Power up, there we go. You can buy these power up things. So you can invest in, say, might, and you can sort of have yourself causing more damage, or you can have more rerolls of things, or you can have curses and what have you. You can spend all the coins you get on all sorts of other bits and bobs as well. So there is a lot to do in Vampire Survivors. I mean, these are all the things that you can unlock. there's 156 things that you can unlock. And I mean, yeah, I've played it quite a lot. Look at this. Look at this. It's a very guilty pleasure, but I think it's brilliant. All these things. I mean, I've still got these to unlock, look. All these things evolve the 4 seasons. I don't even know what that is. I've got no idea. Evolve the bracelet and then the buy bracelet. I don't know what the bracelet is. I've not happened across that yet. So there's plenty to do. There is a lot of replayability in this game, which I think does add to the fact that it's really good. A very good, sort of a little hidden gem of 2022. And the fact that it's really cheap as well. It's an absolute bargain. I think it's only like maybe even £2 or £3, and the DLC is maybe £2 or something. So for a game with all this to do in it, that's really good fun, I think. You can pick it up with DLC for £5, which is not very much at all for a game that's got a lot of stuff in it. So yeah, I'm really impressed. And I think this is a game that is definitely something that I've played quite a lot of, and I did and ah whether to put it on the channel, and I think it's the right thing to do, because some of you out there might be looking at this thinking, yes, I really want to play that. That looks amazing. So hopefully a few of you do go out and pick this up, because I think it's a lot of fun. It's a good time killer game. If you find yourself with, half an hour or even 15 minutes, if you switch on the speedy thing, if you switch, if you switch on hurry mode, it cuts it down to 15 minutes. So you've got 15 minutes to spare. You can just, play a stage and go and complete some things, go and, kill some monstery type stuff. And it's just really good fun. So there we go. That was Vampire Survivors, which was wonderful. I think it's a very enjoyable game, and I do like playing it. A little bit of a guilty pleasure, but there we go. We can wrap things up. So really, the only thing I have left to say is Happy New Year. Because, of course, this is now the New Year special, and it depends where you are in the world as to what's happening in New Year, because if you're watching this in the UK, it's not quite New Year yet as this video goes out, but if you're watching it elsewhere, then of course it might be New Year. It might already be 2023, or possibly you've got to wait quite a long time for the New Year to roll around. But whatever the case, Happy New Year, enjoy whatever it is you get up to, and thank you for supporting the channel over the past year and beyond, possibly if you've been around for that long as well. But yeah, it's very much appreciated to have you all coming along on the silly Geek Company journey that we're on. So yes, thank you very much if you've enjoyed all the stuff we put on the channel for the past year, and I wish you a very happy, healthy and very lovely tea-filled 2023. But for now, we will wrap things up. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed playing it. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard for the final time in 2022, and I will see you next time. Unique, your time is now. And you have missed, Kunik. This is unacceptable, Kunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.